Welcome to Tech and Talent. Kindly subscribe the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon to see all the latest technology videos at the earliest.
Welcome viewers to my channel Tech and Talent. Realme has launched their next flagship device via Flipkart and they have named the product is Realme X3 SuperZoom. So today we will be reviewing the Realme X3 SuperZoom along with the camera samples and their features, pros and cons followed by the price. So kindly watch the video till the end to know about the features and everything, and if you have liked the video please subscribe the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon. So without wasting any time, let's start. It has a 6.6-inch Full HD IPS display with 120Hz refresh rate. Now in this price segment, flagship devices like OnePlus 8, they are choosing the Super AMOLED display, but Realme has chosen the IPS display and that is also a Full HD display. But the advantage is that the 120Hz refresh rate. So you will definitely notice the fluidness during the usage of multiple apps and switching between the apps. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset along with a octa-core processor, and it has a Adreno 640 GPU. So let's see the performance and Geekbench scores of the processor.
It has a benchmark score of in Antutu 4,77,905. It has a Geekbench score of 2,579 and it has a GFX bench of 35 FPS.
The device comes with Android 10 with Realme UI. Now the Realme UI has some pre-installed bloatware, so that might be frustrating for some users. And the device comes with two variants. The first variant is 8GB RAM and 128GB of storage, and the second variant is 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. Now there is one advantage, that is the UFS 3.0 storage. So because of this UFS 3.0 storage, you will get a faster read and write speed, so that is definitely a plus point. Now let's come to the camera segment. It has a quad camera setup and the main primary sensor is of 64 megapixel. The second camera is a telephoto lens with 5x digital zoom, that is of 8 megapixel. The third camera is again 8 megapixel, but it is an ultra wide camera having 119-degree ultra view wide angle. So if you are kind of a blogger, then definitely this will help you a lot. The fourth camera is again a 2 megapixel macro camera. Let's jump to the front camera segment. In front there is a two camera. The main primary selfie camera is of 32 megapixel and the second camera is 8 megapixel having 105-degree wide angle view. So again, if you are a blogger, then definitely this is a plus point for you.
From rear camera you can shoot 4K videos at 30 or 60 FPS, and you can shoot Full HD videos 1080p at 30 or 60 FPS, and you can shoot 720p HD videos at 960 FPS. And from front camera you can shoot only 1080p Full HD videos at 30 FPS. These shots have been taken by tech tablets from this Realme X3 SuperZoom. These are the shots from the main 64 megapixel camera and with their zoom effect. These are the shots that have been taken mostly in the daylight condition. These are the shots in ultra wide 8 megapixel camera. Along with these daylight shots, there are some night mode shots as well. You can see the night shots are really excellent. These shots have been taken in low light condition.
It has a 4200 milliampere of battery, so that is definitely a disadvantage for this device, because a flagship device I believe must have a 4500 milliampere of battery based on the configuration of this device. And there is a plus point, and the plus point is that it has a 30-watt fast charge, and Realme claims that it can charge the full 100% in less than 1 hour, and the approximate time is 55 minutes. One important feature that I should mention is that the Realme X3 SuperZoom has a side mounted fingerprint sensor. A lot of other brands like Vivo, they are opting for the in-display fingerprint sensor, but right now Realme has chosen the side mounted fingerprint sensor. So the side mounted fingerprint sensor and the lock button is on a same button. So whenever you are trying to push the unlock button, so at the same time it will also unlock your device via the fingerprint sensor. And again, it has another good feature, that is the Type-C connector. First advantage of the device is the 120Hz fluid display. The second advantage is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset, which is a octa-core processor. We have already showed you the AnTuTu benchmark, Geekbench score and GFX bench. The third advantage is the UFS 3.0 storage for faster access and faster read and write speed. The fourth advantage is the 60x zoom, and the fifth advantage is the 30-watt fast charge that can charge the full 100% in 55 minutes. Let's see the disadvantages as well. The first disadvantage is the missing of 3.5mm headphone jack. Right now a lot of people, they prefer the 3.5mm headphone jack, but Realme has removed the option. The second disadvantage is the 4200 mAh of battery. Based on the configuration, they should have given at least 4500 mAh of battery. So I feel in a moderate usage it will last long for one single day, but for a heavy usage it will not last for a single day. The third disadvantage I feel is the missing of in-display fingerprint sensor, because right now a lot of other brands like Vivo, they are also providing the in-display fingerprint sensor for their flagship devices, but it may be not a disadvantage for you. And the fourth disadvantage is the Full HD display instead of the Super AMOLED display, because a lot of other flagship devices like OnePlus 8, they are also providing the Super AMOLED display, and other Samsung devices, but they have opted for the Full HD IPS display. And the fifth and last disadvantage is the missing of SD card slots. So if you are having a 128GB or 256GB of variant, then you cannot expand your storage. After all these specifications, pros and cons, it's time for the price. Now the Realme X3 SuperZoom has been priced at 41,500 rupees. So definitely I feel, considering the disadvantages, the price is quite heavy, because missing of 3.5mm jack, no option for expanding the SD card option, and the 4200 mAh battery, missing of the Super AMOLED display. So these are the big disadvantages that I feel they should have omitted. But considering these disadvantages, 41,500 rupees is definitely a huge bump up price. The price could have been the 35,000 rupees, but 41,500 rupees is definitely very high for me. So the overall, if you prefer the overall specification based on the price, I feel the mobile is definitely a big no from my side. So just write it down in the comments if you have liked the features, and if you have liked the price, if you have liked the advantages and disadvantages. Let me know. If you have any query, please write it down in the comments. I will definitely try to answer them. And if you want to see any other video regarding the device, please write it down in the comments. And if you have liked the video, please subscribe the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon.